All right, so here we are talking about perfume tonight. So, perfume. Now, I'm going to tell you, I had horrible allergies and breathing problems. I could not stand perfume. I actually was a cosmetologist for 15 years and did hair, and people would come in with perfume and it would just blow my nose up. So, perfume was one thing that I kind of steered away from. So, I really wasn't attracted to the perfume idea of essential oils because I thought, man, I love the way Immorescence smells. If you don't have an Immorescence, then you need to go to a Young Living beauty school. That's the only place you can get it. Sorry. So Immorescence, but Lady Scalero and Harmony, I love. These are my go-tos for perfume. White Angelica. So I thought, it's not really much difference than just putting on my essential oils. Yes, it is, because it stays on longer. So this is a bottle of perfume that I made at a Make and Take, and it's called Stolen. And Melissa Pepping, who is a phenomenal leader with Young Living, made this little perfume booklet, and it guides you through making your own perfumes. And so here's what Melissa is, what she looks like. She's absolutely beautiful. So in this book, Stolen is what I chose to use. And Stolen has black pepper, jasmine, bergamot, orange, patchouli, rose, cedarwood, palo santo, and vanilla. All of that together smells amazing. However, when you put it on, it really stays on long, depending upon how you make it. So even your oils, you can apply your oils daily, and then by a few hours, they're gone. So by using the different recipes that she has in the book, that is exactly how they stay on longer. So what is different than the essential oils and making your own perfume? If you're using a vanilla, like it mentioned, you want to use a really good high grade vanilla, non-GMO, things like that. A lot of people make their own vanilla. And so with that, there's a couple other little tips that you can use, recipes. You can actually get this book, and this came from oilsupplystore.com. This is a spray bottle. You can use the spray bottles, or if you have some old roller bottles sitting around, you can take this, this is a Valor, but you can take this and pop this lid off like so, making it look much more difficult. Just, it pops off. See? Do you see it popping out? See? It pops off. Okay. Well, it does. Anyway, it's got a lot of oil in it too, so I don't want to spill it. So anyway, but you can take your old rollers, and if you haven't seen my roller video, I show you how to pop these off. Go to the capsule and roller video, and I explain how to make rollers, okay? So you can take your essential oils, put them in there. Then what's the key to making it last and stay on your body the longest? Right here, vodka. Adding vodka, or those that don't want vodka in their perfume, or some people don't use it because they don't have it in their home due to former substance abuse. So you can use witch hazel. It's not going to stay on as long with the witch hazel as it is the vodka. 80 to 90 proof vodka is going to be your best bet. So let me give you a couple of ideas. So in a 10 mil roller, you would add your oils, and then you would add the vodka to the top. And that's going to make it really, really stay on long. It's going to act to where it stays on the skin. Now, a lot of people may go, well, why can't I use alcohol? The alcohol, rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. It's very harmful for your lungs. It's very harmful for your respiratory system. So be aware of that, and know that and do a little research on it too. And don't just take my word for it, and know that that's why. Okay. Now here's another thing. So when you're making the sprays, the perfumes, you'll add your oil. Do you see the oil that's in there? It's not a ton. See how it separates? It's not a ton of oil. And so you shake it before you use it, and that way it kind of mixes in there. Okay. And so you'll add your oil, and then you'll add the vodka. Now, if you don't want it a strong scent, you can do half vodka, half water. You can do, and I choose a really good quality water. This is like the alkalinizing water, distilled water, things like that. Get a good quality water. Or you can do more water, less vodka. Just kind of do your ratio and see what works for you. A couple other things. A body spray. What about a body spray? Just to spray it on your body. So you would use 1 ounce of water to 1 ounce of vodka. What about a room spray? You know, I was a Febreze-aholic and sprayed Febreze on everything. So that would be like 6 ounces of water, 1 ounce of vodka, and 3 to 5 ounces of water. And then add whatever, 20 drops of the oil that you wish. And so that's how you make your own DIY perfume. I want to tell you to buy this book because it has tons of recipes in it. I mean, tons. I'm talking at least 20. The great thing about it is the recipes aren't just, they're not just sweet smelling. They're not just sultry smelling. There's great recipes that are different. There's an innocent line that she calls. There's a classic, and then there's a sultry. This one was in the sultry because it was real strong and real, but the innocent is real soft for younger people, for maybe teenagers, things like that. The classic is just kind of smells like some of the regular perfumes that we've made before, or that we've had before. And so, and the great thing about it is I spray it on, it stays on. And since I've been using essential oils, people make the comment, I smell something, and that's me. But usually I have, like, these are diffuser earrings. So I put my oil on my hand, and then I drag my leather earrings or my felt earrings through there. So a lot of times it stays with me anyway. So find what works for you. But this you can get at the oil supply store, and it's got this booklet that will last, plus you're ready to go, your bottle, okay? And you can get that. Something else I want to share with you tonight is a lash boost that I have been using. And I absolutely love this. So I got on Amazon and I got this castor oil, and it comes with these mascara, empty mascara wands, but I made a lash boost. You see how thick it is? See how thick it goes? And so super simple, super simple. You do 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops of cedarwood, and fill it to the top with castor oil. I mean, easy peasy, couldn't get any better than that. So if you're watching this on the recording, this is during the quarantine COVID-19 in 2020, making history right now. And so those of you that aren't leaving home and you're staying at home right now, this is a great time to make this. You're not wearing your makeup, and put it on instead of using mascara every day, and look at those lashes just, okay? Promise. All right. So those are some great little tips that I want to share with you. And making perfume, making your own lash boost. And one other little tip, since we are home and we are in our homes, and right now a lot of hair salons are not considered essential, so they're closed. So DIYs are the thing. And so people are not washing their hair as much because they're not going out. So dry shampoo. dry shampoo. I make my own dry shampoo. And the way I make it is I fill up, this is an old container. It literally says all-purpose seasoning on it, okay? So I fill up half of it with arrowroot powder, then 5 drops of cedarwood and lavender. Do you see where I'm going with the cedarwood and lavender? Growth, hello. Then you can use rosemary, added extra. I love bergamot. Bergamot is one of my favorite smells. Lemon, you can use that if you want. Then fill the rest up with arrowroot powder. Shake well. You have your own dry shampoo. You just sprinkle it because see, like this was a all seasoning. Sprinkle it on your hair, get it in, brush it real good, and you've got it. Now, since the salons are closed, we have this great little tool here too. This is a brush that's actually for your eyes. But if you can't get to the hair salon, you could take things like cacao or carob powder and cacao, or we have a great multitasker or a jet setter for darker hair. And you can take this brush, find your grays in your hair, and comb it through your hair. And it'll stay on your hair for a few days. Now, I personally used a little bit of the primer for its facial primer, but I used a little bit of it, rubbed a little bit in my hair, took the wand and took the multitasker, pulled it through, and it covered my grays just to get on for this class tonight. See, you never know. All these TV tips, right? All right, so those are some little tips for, since you're staying home, wanting to feel beautiful still, wanting to make your own perfume, do a little lash boost. I hope you learned a lot, and I'm glad that you joined me tonight.